How do you define the movement along an LM curve? So in case if you look at point E1 and E3 on LM2, what will you find is that there is a movement along this LM curve, as you could see here. Okay, there is a movement along this LM curve. There is no shift in the LM curve here. So what would have caused this movement? Well, in case if you look at it, because between point E1 and E3 there is an increase in the output level from Y1 to Y2, and there is a direct relationship between the output level and the demand for money. So when output has increased, demand for money would also increase from MD1 to MD2, and the moment this demand for money curve shifts upwards from MD1 to MD2, with supply of money being constant, interest rates go up. We've already done why interest rates go up in this scenario in our earlier recordings. So this is the movement along the demand curve, E1 and E3. Well, in case if you compare these 2 points, E1 and E2, what will you find is that there is no change in the output level, but interest rates have gone up. So in this panel, because there is no change in the output level, so money demand curve is constant. It is not changing, but so something would have happened to money supply, which would have increased the interest rates. So decrease in money supply for a given level of money demand would have increased the interest rate. So you were sitting at point E1 with interest rate I1, money demand MD bar, and money supply M1. So money demand curve is constant at MD bar, but there is decrease in the money supply, so there will be a shift, there will be a movement along this curve MD bar from E1 to E2, and this point is E2. Okay, this point E2 is here. Clear? So this movement from E1 to E2 is the shift in the LM curve. Okay.